Hello, you guys. Welcome to more talk about medical condition. Today, I'm gonna talk to you about blindness. And as you notice here, I have my cane with me. So I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about that later. Okay? As for now, I need to close this up. And guess what, y'all? I actually turn on voiceover. Actually, I was correct. Not for every single word I'm gonna say, but to kind of keep me on topic, because I'm always the one that always. Oh, 1 second, because my king decided to want to open up. Ooh, no, you're not. Because one thing about this, it goes in this little slot, it pinches and it hurts. So let me take care of this before I get it started. I'm putting, and obviously because I can't, I have like some vision loss, and my vision is not the best. I'm gonna use voiceover for this, okay? So I'm gonna use my AirPods, so you know I can hear it, so you guys won't hear it. All right. Hello, guys. Welcome to more talk about medical condition. Today we're gonna talk about that. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what that. Turn on voiceover. Okay. It was brought up to I went to this event, a part of this competition, where I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm gonna give you a clue. Where it's kind of like Dancing with the Stars, but it's like Dancing with the B word. But because to make the person that really appear shine. Anywho, they was talking about because somebody was asking a question about how do you cook and stuff, and this one lady who was very excited. She was watching some lady cook, and on her YouTube channel, because they have another thing that they do. And so, in that one, you have to, it's for the ladies, and you have to make a YouTube video for it. And it's called, I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, but she was watching this lady cook. And you know how sometimes, if you have a gas stove, you know what I'm talking about. Because this happened to you. Because yesterday, this happened to my sister. Cause sometimes when you turn on the eye and stuff, and the flame just go, and as soon as it turns on, the flame just go, just goes up. The lady saw that on the video. Oh my gosh, she gonna burn up, And then she started cooking like, oh okay. Cause let me go off top a little bit, cause I remember when I first was using that stove, and I was at my aunt's house, and that happened. That scared me. I was like, oh God, I might burn down this house. It scared me. And luckily, my oldest cousin was there. I was like, I don't know what just happened here, but the stove almost, I don't know what happened. So he told me like, everything okay? Because I'm quite sure you could tell I was using electric. But now, because I'm a full converter over to a gas stove, I'm used to it now, so it's like, whatever. But yeah. So she saw the lady cooking stuff, and then she was like, oh, okay. Turn on voiceover. turn voice around. I didn't actually do it. Here's my intake on it. My intake on it is, hold on. No, when, if like anybody that has a vision loss like I do, and with, I guess part of it comes from I was born like that, so I'm used to it in a sense. But I have very much usable vision because, like, say, my phone, I could see that it's worth here. I could only see what it says, the title, but I can't read it. I can make out that it's a letter on the phone, but I can't read the letter. And so that's why I'm using my voiceover. But yeah. So, and what happened was that my mother, she used to get mad at me. And mind you, she was 16 when she had me, so she was fairly young enough and all that stuff too. But she used to get mad at me and smack me in my head and call me stupid and stuff. In other words, I don't want to say on YouTube because I couldn't find that. But then one day, I'm young. I spilled some water on the counter, right? And of course, you're a little kid, of course not all little kids are saints. So of course, cause you lie because, you're afraid of what, obviously, like, most kids lie because they're afraid of what their mother's gonna do, as I did. Because she saw water on the counter. And I was, cause like, I don't know what it is, but whatever reason it be, whenever I ran the water, it was always a bunch of water on it. Whenever I wipe the counter off and stuff, but I know now I just realized I don't read the rag enough. So it's always a big part of water on the counter. And of course, I know it now. So my mother used to get mad at me with that, like, why is there all this water on this counter? And so one day I allowed her to say, there's no water on the counter. And so she shut her out. And she was, splashing her hand in the water, tapping the counter. And she, she was like telling somebody on the phone, oh, he can't see that well, but he tell me it's not water on the counter. And it's like, like, make up your mind, which one is it? I need to watch it, I need to pay attention, or I can't see. Which one is it? You see what I'm getting at here? Because, you get accused for, being able to see, being able, you should see this, you should not. I mean, you get what I'm saying. But then, one day, she got her payback for that. I don't like to say that, but she did. One day, she was looking for her chicken. She was looking, in the refrigerator with my chicken. And she knew this just as well as I do. May she rest in peace. But she knew just as well as I do. Like my stepfather, cause like everything like in the room for you, cause like, I grew up with that, like, just leaving things in the room for you instead of wasting the bowl, so this way that's like actually this the extra dish to wash. So we just, leaving the room for you. So this way, all we gotta do is just throw it away. Right, so they should wash this stuff. Just throw it away. Right. Let me get some money for a second. Sorry, guys. So she, where's my chicken? Where's my effing chicken? Where's my effing chicken? She was like, cause she told my young cousin, they upstairs at the time. And I'm just happy to be downstairs with her. She was like, hey Mom, did you touch my chicken? Cause mind you, the day before I'm getting ready to leave our when she made her chicken, the day before, when she made her chicken, the day before I'm getting ready to leave out, she said, because she told me, hey Mo, though, I'm about to make the chicken, don't touch it. Okay, no problem. The next day, she doing all that, so she goes, Mom, did you touch my chicken? And I said, you told me not to touch it. I didn't touch it. Not to be let me tell you something. Not to be disrespectful to her. Like you told me not to touch it, I didn't. But it was like to say, like, hey, you told me not to touch it, so I didn't. That's a reminder, So yeah. So so she called all my sons out there, come here now. Where's my chicken? Where's my chicken? Hollering, screaming, and all stuff. Then, so next thing you know, I looks in the refrigerator and her chicken is like on, I think the middle shelf or something like that. And it was right in front where you can see. I even looked and it took me half a day. I was like, oh, for real? You couldn't find your chicken? I pulled the chicken, I was like, what the heck? So, my younger sister had just happened to come downstairs, right? I was like, look, trying to be funny, cause I was gonna make my mother find it. Cause she always accused me of not being able to find stuff, and I have a reason what the she had. But of course, my sister, being who she is, I told myself, look, there's my chicken right there. So she snatches out the refrigerator, right? And so she goes, Mommy, Mo found your chicken. And I'm saying to myself, as she went to go give her the chicken, I said, so this is when I'm supposed to smack on her head. This is when I'm supposed to call her dumb and stupid and all that. And then she called me shut up. Cause I can't find, certain things and stuff, and then at times she'd be like, dang, you're blind, cause one time I remember I had a swollen eye, so obviously I'm not in the mood to look for stuff, and I'm like, I can't find it, cause she wanted to have me take this medicine that, works for, stop my eye from being red and stuff. So I'm like, I can't find a cup. She goes, oh my God, you're blind. I found this cup and it's right here. I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, after that. But yeah, what else I wrote down is, one time I actually got accused for, not being able to see that well. No, not faking and saying I'm blind to the pain when I wasn't. So one day, this lady comes in to this restaurant chain that's known all around the country, and she says, so she come in with her baby. I guess she think her baby's that special. Cause I'm like saying to myself, cause when she said this to me, and I'm about to get to it in a second, I'm saying like, you act like I didn't see 1,001 babies through the store. Like I didn't see other babies that come in the store before. So we wait for my job coach, cause sometimes my job coach will tell me come at this time, but then he's running 20-30 minutes behind schedule. And he was like, I'm sorry, I'll be there in a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna play games on my phone. Cause the thing with these phones nowadays, you can do all that. Like, I can see turn off voiceover. Okay. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I can see my phone, and I can see the words that's on my phone. I need to keep it. But yeah. So yeah, obviously I'm playing like, and as you see, I want to show you, but it's a little easier for me to see my phone, but I would prefer like the iPad that I'm recording on. I prefer to play games on that because it's a lot better. Because imagine seeing a game on this phone. Imagine seeing a game on this phone right here, and you have it on game. Because obviously you can see the start of my phone, right? Because it's not a big phone. But yeah. So yeah, I'm waiting for my ride, and but you know what? I'm waiting for my ride. I'm waiting for him to come, and then I was like, and then I seen this young man. He looking on the phone and got like, what bag is that? I guess, right? I remember, right? I guess, right? So I goes up to him thinking that it was him, and this young man was about the age of my youngest sibling. Now I'm looking for somebody. Mind you, I'm looking for somebody that's at least in their 40s or 50s. I'm just being like when I said that. Anywho, and so yeah. So I backed off. You know. So, and I was like, but yeah, she was, after, you know, me and my dog, cause I guess she leaving at the same time, cause I waiting for my ride. She get in her car with a friend, and she goes yelling at me, you better not be taking pictures of my baby. And lying on, looking at her phone the whole time. I seen you, faking, you fine. She talking to her friend, he told her, he faking. I see how he walking. Well, if she would have been to and now, mind you, when I was in Joseph Cohen Training Center for the blind, I hate doing that. Anywho, when I was there, when I was there in the training school, people used to call me Speedy. Like, even one of my best friends that I met there and that I currently volunteer with today, he even still would call me Speedy. You know? But when I went to the National Federation for the Blind Convention in Houston in 2023, like young men was running, like they was on track, not running like running so fast where they could easily knock you over, like running like jogging, not running, but jogging. And mind you, they was just running with their canes going back and forth. Now, my cane was just my friend, or people say they're friend, but I say my companion because it goes with me everywhere. But yeah, so like with the cane, you know, like the 2-point touch cane, it's just this. With me, you just hear. So forget this is here. It's just this. So you hear. Where this cane that I have here, you're supposed to be feeling the surface, but I can feel it more than I can hear. I can hear more than I can feel it. And it's especially hard to get through grass and I think rugs a little bit, like shaggy rugs. It's hard to get through all that stuff with this type of cane. But yeah. So yeah, so I'm like, wow. And so, you know, like, let me see if there's anything before I close out my video. Oh wait, I got a couple things to read. But give me 1 second. Turn on voice. turn off voiceover. When I was in the training school for the blind, some people, how some people be like, you blind, you can't do this, you can't see, you can't do that. My mother always, my mother was the type of mother that would be like, get you up and cook, get your tail up and cook. Cause she never let me use that skill. She was like, you could cook, you can get yourself and cook. And my cooking instructor, he supposed to teach you how to, cook and clean, do the daily living of, all that daily, everyday living activities. Right? I'm sorry, everyday living. But yeah. So, that's what comes with that. But yeah. So I just wanna let you guys hear what I found on Google, like it's a scripture. Turn off voiceover. Give me 1 second, guys.
People with disability should not be ill-treated. Leviticus 19:14. You should.
Turn off voiceover. Okay, I got it back up, but I'm gonna just let you guys listen to it, and you can go if you're a Christian or any type of religion, you can go in the Bible and look it up. Turn off voiceover.
Voiceover is already turned off. People with disability should not be ill-treated. Leviticus 19. People with disability should not be ill-treated. Leviticus 19:14. You shall not curse the deaf or put a stumbling block before the blind, but you shall fear your God. I am the Lord. This verse very clearly gives a command that people with disabilities should not be ill-treated.
Alright, turn off voiceover.
Okay, I turn.
Okay. So you guys get that, right? So, yeah. But yeah, that's what, what it's like for me. This is not my base, this is not my June story, but I'm gonna do another one for you. This is me talking about, my experience with that, because I got inspired from the event I went to. But I'll be definitely making it June 1, and sometime soon, Lord willing. I'm not gonna say definitely, but Lord willing, I will do that. But you guys enjoy the rest of the day, and it's a nice warm day out because of course it's sunny. It's sunny. It's summer. Well, not summer yet, but it's late spring. So you know how that goes. It'll be hot, and stuff like that. So, because now before we complain it's too cold, now we complain it's too hot. And you guys enjoy the rest of this day and whatever, and enjoy this day whatever weather it is. Because remember, God made it, and God made this day so you can be alive, even if it's not the greatest weather of all. Thank you, and God bless.